Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Your next serious relationship. This reading is timeless, and for this reading, there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is pile 4. Go ahead and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups. So I'm seeing marriage. Four of Swords. It looks like your next serious relationship is going to be with a very serious, quiet, reserved introvert. This person is very conservative with his or her communication, but when they do communicate, they communicate with integrity, honesty, and intelligence. A possible astro combo for this person is Sun and Gemini, Capricorn rising, Scorpio moon. This is going to be a strong attachment, and there is a very strong possibility it's going to result in marriage. This person's probably on a spiritual path. They probably meditate. Let's investigate further. No, that's not going to work. Slippery damn cards. Five of Swords. Queen of Cups. There could be an age gap. You could be a few years older. You could have strong water energy in your natal chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. Queen of Wands. Five of Wands. A possible astro combo for the person watching this. And I realize not just one person is watching this. There are a few hundred people who will watch and choose this pile. but just having fun with the possibilities here. A possible astro combo for those who chose pile 2, Sun and Scorpio, Gemini rising, Aries moon. There's going to be a very strong sexual attraction. You're both going to have really strong opinions and really strong personalities, although this person is an introvert. They have a really strong mind and really strong opinions. They will argue. But you have to look at the cards around the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, you know, to really get an idea. These cards are not always negative. It doesn't have to be toxic just because you're having a friendly debate. That can be normal and healthy and stimulating. This is going to be a very stimulating relationship. You're going to challenge each other, is what I'm getting. No, more and more, I like to give the cards a good hard shuffle. I guess that's a misconception. I don't know. I grew up in Texas, an introvert surrounded by raging extroverts. It's a misconception that because someone is an introvert, they're weak or they're vague, they're not sure what they believe, what they think. That's ridiculous. This person has above average intelligence, is what I'm getting. Could be a writer. Page of Pentacles. Strength. Although there is a strong sexual attraction, I feel like you're going to pace yourselves. You're going to take this really slow. Ace of Wands. And this is a timeless reading. So I'm not going to give you a year, but you could meet this person in Aries season, which begins in late March. Knight of Wands. You're going to know this person likes you. You're going to know they find you attractive, but I feel like the pace of this relationship is going to be pretty slow and methodical. I feel like you're both going to know when you meet that this is going to be something significant. It's not going to be a fling. It's not going to be casual. And these are my moon cards. I designed this deck at makeyourownplayingcards.com, but I didn't publish it. So I have recently published 6 decks, a tarot deck and 5 oracles. And I do have a Moon Mercury Sinistry deck that I just ordered, and I'll show it on my channel. Moon opposite Pluto, you're such a magnet. So if you have this aspect with someone, it's going to be a phenomenal, extremely strong attraction. So one example of many, this person, your future partner, could have their Pluto at 20 Libra, and you could have your moon at 19 Aries. That's going to be white hot. Moon in Aries. Candy apples, carnivals, instant gratification. I have moon in Virgo, but it's in the first house, which is the house of Aries, so I can relate to the moon in Aries energy. Moon opposite Mercury. I want to solve your mystery. If you have this aspect, you're going to find the person fascinating. Moon square Uranus. You're going to get me into so much trouble. So I'm seeing a really exciting, stimulating connection. But you're going to pace yourselves because you both know this is going to lead to something significant, possibly marriage. I'm seeing long, in-depth conversations. Six, Venus. 2, Cancer, the moon. 1, Leo, the sun. And then we have 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius, and another 3. This is a really high vibration connection. You're going to challenge each other. You're going to push each other to growth. There's no stagnancy to this connection. Right away, I see hat and hunt. Bay. Wire. You'll probably meet on the internet. Oh, here's a name. Brian. Both spellings. Well, 2 different spellings. There's probably more than 2. 2 different spellings of Brian. Hunter. Terry. Want. Wanton. A lot of desire for pile 1. That's a very good thing. So that's what I have for pile 1. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, iPhone check. Are we still rolling? Yes. Ace of Wands. That's a beautiful damn start. 3 of Swords. 6 of Cups. And a Joker. I kept the jokers in this deck because I like the way they look. And I said they'll amplify whichever cards they're next to. So here, the Six of Cups is amplified. It could be one of two things. This could be someone from your past, someone from your childhood, someone you went to school with, or it can be a really strong soulmate connection. Both. With Three of Swords, the common and probably overused interpretation is third party. It doesn't always mean that. I'll have to get some cards around it to see what's going on with Three of Swords, but rather than third party, it could be, it takes a while to get this off the ground. There could be a lot of blocks. There could be a lot of baggage from previous relationships. And so if you're holding on to anything from your past, if you're holding on to a toxic attachment, if you're holding on to an ex it didn't work out with, and it was just a very draining, tumultuous relationship, but you're still holding on, I would encourage you to try to get past that and try to release and let go and clear space so you can invite in this new relationship. It's always a mistake, and it's common. It's very common to carry the energy of a past relationship into a new relationship. If you were cheated on, you go into the new relationship with suspicions. You know, expecting this new partner to do the same things that your ex did. So try to work through any issues you have from past relationships. Try to release the baggage. Try to release that energy to clear space for this new, beautiful relationship. It has a beautiful start with Ace of Wands. Cards are so slippery. Uno más. Six of Cups again. I love it. Nine of Pentacles. So you're not going to expect this. It's going to come out of left field. When you meet this person, you're not looking for anything. You're standing in your power. You're loving yourself. You're loving your life. You're independent. You have good friends. You have a strong support system. You're manifesting your abundance. And this is the last thing you're looking for. Knight of Swords. I feel like this is someone from your past contacting you on social media. That's one possibility. Death. They could contact you during Scorpio season. This is a timeless reading, so I'm not giving years, but it could be during Scorpio season or when the moon is in Scorpio, which that happens every month. The moon goes through all the signs every month. You probably have really good moon synastry. You could have your moons in conjunction, opposition, trine perhaps, tidal or 5 degrees or less. This person could have a lot of stuff in air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. But there's going to be a sweetness and a purity to this relationship. There's the potential for true love here, true compatibility. We have all these sixes. 6 of Cups twice, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. 6 is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. You'll probably be at a distance. You could come from the same hometown. But I see them reaching out to you on social media, sending you a direct message. Queen of Wands. So there could be an age gap. You could be a few years older. You could have more fire in your natal chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Justice. Marriage is possible here. Maybe you both lost a parent at an early age, and that's a thing you have in common. But I see you coming from the same culture, the same background, possibly having friends in common. I see shared memories. So I made this deck at makeyourownplayingcards.com a few months ago. I didn't publish it. This is Moon Synastry cards. But I did go ahead and publish 6 other decks. They're now available. I've got a tarot deck and 5 different oracle decks, including a Moon Mercury Synastry deck available. I'll provide the link in the description box. Moon and Libra, wine, art, playlist. So one or both of you could have your moon in Libra or moon in the 7th house, which is the house of Libra. Moon square sun. The games never end. If you have really good moon synastry with someone, that's going to offset the challenge of a square. Moon opposite Venus. I'm under your spell. Moon square Saturn. I'm ready for recess. So we have 2 harsh aspects. These are just possibilities. But again, if you have really strong moon synastry with someone, strong moon and Mercury, I would say, that can offset the more problematic aspects in synastry. It's like I say again and again at this channel, it's my very strong belief based on years of research, observation, and life experience that the gold standard in synastry is a strong moon aspect and a strong Mercury. The moon, because that's our emotions, our pain body, our daily habits and routines. And Mercury is communication. So it's very important that you have good aspects with Moon and Mercury. You want to understand your partner. And I do see deep understanding here. I see 2 people who see the world in a similar way. You probably have the same sense of humor. I see a lot of laughter with this relationship. 2 sixes. Very good. Venus. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo, communication. 2, Cancer, the moon. And 2 and 5, 7, Neptune, Pisces. I see magic. I see mental telepathy. That extra ingredient you either have with someone or you don't. And when you have that, you tend to regard that person as a soulmate. There's this familiarity. There's this spiritual kinship. And that's strong for pile 2. Pew, maybe you met in church when you were children. You probably come from the same religious background. A cute way of spelling honey. New. Could be someone new. The 6 of Cups could be an indication that you were together in a previous lifetime. Pine. Wine. Wine. Oh no, I hope not. Pun. Puny. I want to get some better letters. I didn't like those that much. Oops. It's not cheating if you're the one making the rules. Okay. Gray. American gray. British gray. 50 Shades of Gray. Gray eyes, gray hair. Tan. Angry. Well, people get angry. It's the human experience. V. Ben. Maybe this person likes to place bets. Maybe they like to gamble. They like to go to Vegas or Laughlin or Reno or Monte Carlo, Atlantic City, wager. They like to bet on horses or greyhounds. Well, there's lots of possibilities here. So that's what I have for pile 2. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, the 8 of Cups, journey to the 7th planet. Oh, my favorite, 4 of Cups, Plan 9 from outer space, Ed Wood. Nine of Cups, the man from Planet X. I've been abducted by aliens. This person has a wacky sense of humor. This person has been in a few relationships. They have very high standards. They're very romantic, very idealistic. They've been disappointed. They would fall in love with someone on the basis of their looks. How does it look at Facebook? How does it look at Instagram? Oh, my friends and family approve of this person, so it's perfect. But what this person is really hungry for is a meeting of the minds. They don't want fake. They want authentic. And so that's why they've had more than a few relationships, because they're on this quest for the perfect match. And they're learning that it's not about looks. It's about energy. It's about a meeting of the minds. They want someone they can truly be themselves with, someone they can laugh with, someone they can watch goofy movies like Plan 9 from Outer Space or Flash Gordon with. Someone they can vibe with, someone they like. You know, it's easy to fall in love, but to stay in love, you have to actually like the person. And that's what this person is looking for, and that's what they're going to find with you, because this is your next serious relationship. They see you as the ideal. You get them, they get you, you get each other. You're on the same crazy wavelength. Good crazy. Crazy as in not the norm. Crazy as in high vibration. The low vibration is the default. The low vibration, the humorlessness, the fake stuff, that's all common. This is an extraordinary, unusual, high vibration connection. I can already tell from these 4 cards. Negativity is the default. 4 of Cups at its low vibration is the default. Lacking joy, low vibration. King of Swords. Yes, I'm seeing Gemini. But they could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. 4 of Swords. 2 4s, that's Aquarius. Okay, so this person is on a spiritual path. This person is not common. They're very conservative with their energy. This is not the energy of a couch potato or a mindless consumer. They question authority. They question the status quo. The Hanged Man. They are perfectly fine being alone in their room, in their home, for days on end. Not a loner necessarily, although they could be. But they don't rely on other people to entertain them. They have a very busy mind, which they have to calm down with meditation. They have to go into this deep space and breathe in and breathe out, because their mind is always going. But I'm seeing someone who's intensely creative and intelligent. They could be a writer. They could be a musician. This person gets downloads from the divine. Knight of Cups. And he or she is definitely romantic. So, all this water and swords, a possible astro combo for this person could be Sun and Gemini, Aquarius rising, Moon and Pisces. Ten of Pentacles. You're going to marry this person. And although I associate Ten of Pentacles with the status quo, this is not going to be an average status quo kind of marriage. I don't see the two of you really caring about a big, splashy, extravagant, ridiculously expensive wedding. I feel like one or both of you has already been through that before. You just want to exchange vows and be together. You don't care if it's in a courthouse. It could be a courthouse. It could be a small chapel. I don't feel like this person's religious. They're spiritual. They're not religious. But it's going to be a life partnership is what I'm getting. Knight of Pentacles. And it will take you a while to get here because you're not in a rush. You're not on some timeline. You just enjoy being together. Three of Wands. So there is a physical attraction, but this is very much a meeting of the minds, and it is spiritual. Wheel of Fortune. You could meet this person in Sagittarius season, which begins in late November. We're in Sagittarius season right now, but this is a timeless reading. I'm not giving a year, but you could meet in late November, December, or when the moon is in Sagittarius, or when you're experiencing your Jupiter return or significant Jupiter transit. But this is going to feel very fortunate to you. You're both going to feel like you've waited all your lives to manifest this relationship. Extremely high vibration. I made this deck at makeyourownplayingcards.com. I didn't publish it, but I have gone on to publish 6 different decks since. So I have a Moon Mercury Sinistry deck on the way. I just ordered it a few days ago. I've got a tarot deck and 5 different oracle decks. Moon Square Mercury. I'm trying to crack your code. You're probably going to regard this person as a genius. You've never known anyone like this person. Fascinating conversations. It's hard to keep up with this person. Moon in Cancer. Romance, nostalgia, poetry. You could both have Moon in Cancer, or one of you, or Moon in the 4th house, which is the house of Cancer. Or you could just have really excellent Moon Sinistry, which means you're going to understand each other. Moon in Sagittarius. Hikes, plant medicine, seeking, ayahuasca. I can see the two of you going to a retreat in Costa Rica, for example, and taking ayahuasca together. Moon trine Jupiter. Jupiter, I love it. You delight me. Hilarity, laughter, laughing until it hurts. I love the energy of this. Six, Venus. And 6 again, and 2, Cancer, the moon. Optimal compatibility. You're going to love and like each other. You're going to be best friends. Train. I can see the two of you riding a train across Europe. It's so romantic. Rain's falling as you make love on this train going across Europe. Yes, I knew it. This person is a writer. You could meet in the winter in Sagittarius season. Okay, lots of possibilities here, but I'll go ahead and stop with winter. And that is what I have for pile 3. If that resonates, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, iPhone check. Are we still rolling? Miraculous. Oh, I love that image. 8 of Pentacles, my favorite card. Galaxy Horror. 3 of Wands. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Let's escape to Neptune. Let's go. My bags are packed. 5 of Pentacles, War of the Satellites. This person just wants to get away. Hell, don't we all? Let's all escape to Neptune. I've got a record player and a lava lamp in the den. All I'm missing is the herb, but I put the vinyl on, turn off the lights, put on the lava lamp, and it's an approximation of Neptune. I try. So this is going to be a relationship, and that's what this pick a card reading is, your next serious relationship. But I see you moving in together. Probably fairly quickly. You meet, you fall in love, the attraction's intense, you move in together. Okay. What is the 5 of Pentacles about? I'll have to get more cards, of course, but my first thought is you both feel like this is too good to be true. How could this person be so into me? This is my dream person. That's what I'm getting. There could be strong Neptune in your synastry. Neptune creates that dreamy, romantic effect. It's the higher vibration of Venus. Neptune out romanticizes Venus. There's no contest. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. You're going to move in together, and eventually you'll get married. 4 of Cups. The Fool. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you both come to this from less than optimal relationships. You've been disappointed a lot in the past, and you were both at the point where you were wondering, am I ever going to find someone I can have something substantial and long-lasting with? You both had to kiss a lot of frogs. You thought something was wrong with you. Maybe you were in a relationship where you were verbally abused. You were the partner who made you feel like you weren't glorious, like you were flawed in some way. You were just with the wrong people. Now you're with the right person. You're with someone who truly understands you and sees your value. Someone who is going to give you everything, not hold anything back. There's going to be total emotional availability. This is what you had in previous relationships. I feel like for all intents and purposes in this spread, this is in the reverse. You're not going to take each other for granted. There's not going to be any bullshit psychological abuse to this relationship. You're going to know immediately when you meet, this is my person. And you've waited for this. Hierophant. You have shared values. You could come from the same culture, the same background. You could have a religion in common, or you could both be on a really devoted spiritual path. Knight of Swords. This person has integrity with his or her word. If they tell you they're going to contact you on Friday, they contact you on Friday. They're not going to arrange a meeting with you and then just blow it off and give you some bullshit excuse. This person has character. This person has class. They are going to take this relationship very seriously. They're not going to play around with this. They're not going to say anything or do anything to fuck this up. Because I feel like they've waited so long to manifest a quality relationship with someone who shares their values. There is a physical attraction, but the emphasis here is on shared values. You understand each other. Temperance. You complement each other. You create this beautiful balance. Eight of Cups. It's like I was saying, I guess it was for pile 1. If you chose pile 4, it could be that you're still holding on to a toxic attachment, to someone you either had a relationship with or you wanted to have a relationship. It was just a connection that never got off the ground. You're still holding on to something. You're going to have to walk away from that to clear space to manifest this. You're going to have to let go and let God, so to speak. Because you do not want to carry the Four of Cups energy into something new. And that's a very common mistake a lot of us make, where you're in a really unhealthy connection or relationship. You can't count on the person. They're not reliable. They don't really value your feelings. They tell you one thing, they do something else. They cheat on you. They lie to you, whatever. And you never really work that out. You just let it stay in your energy field. And then you find someone worth the effort, but you're bringing all that negative energy into this new optimal relationship. So if this resonates, if you're holding on to something and you know that it's not positive, it's not for your higher good, let it go, so you can clear space for this optimal partnership. Moon opposite sun. You've got my attention. That's a really strong aspect to have in synastry. So one example of many, this person could have his or her moon at 13 Gemini, and you could have your sun at 15 Sagittarius. There's going to be a strong magnetic attraction. Moon trine Pluto. You scare me in the best possible way. Pretty intense, not as intense as the conjunction or opposition, but still, if it's a tide orb 5 degrees or less, you're going to feel that. Moon trine Pluto. Moon conjunct Saturn. You're my anchor. There's a lot of stability with this relationship. I mean, obviously, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, that's rock solid. Moon conjunct Pluto. This is intense. I've experienced this twice with 2 different men that I regard as soulmates. They both have their moon, or one had, he died in 2017. They have their moon in, their Pluto in Virgo conjunct my moon in Virgo. Very intense. Very deeply felt. And you have the same interests, the same values. You're on the same page. Two, Cancer, the moon. Twice. Strong moon synastry. 6, Venus. 3, Jupiter Sagittarius. And 6 and 3 is 9, Mars Aries. So I do see this relationship developing super fast. You meet, you fall in love, you move in together, eventually you get married. Ring. Put a ring on it. Grin. This person makes you grin. Vice versa. Wing. There is an angelic feel to this. You could have an angel or an ancestor who is helping this along. A spirit guide, an ancestor wants to see the two of you come together. This is a gift from an ancestor is what I'm picking up. This relationship is a gift. Okay. Gary, SpongeBob's pet snail. Gray. Ray. Crane. Maybe this person is from Iowa or Wisconsin or Nebraska. Rain, rainy. Maybe you're from Seattle or Portland or the UK. So you got some possibilities there. So that's what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.